And he has kicked it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Deftly away. Bellingham. Out to the right. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Mbemba forwards and with intent. Stones. Rice. Oh, some tackle that. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Diangana. Wan-Bissaka. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. Diangana. Wan-Bissaka. Diangana. Gordon. Diangana. That's an imaginative pass.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Gehi. Rice. Driven forward. Gehi. Gordon. Bellingham. Gordon. Foden played out towards the right wing. White. And here's Foden. Wan-Bissaka. And back to the keeper they go. Oh, there's a probing ball. Gehi makes the interception. Bellingham. White. And it's White. Masuaku shifted upfield. And he cuts out the supply. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And the counter is on.
Well, it's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is.
Anderson with a definite foul there. White aim forwards. Bellingham. Anderson. England, but it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
And here's Gordon. Decent chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that has been cleared.
Mbemba.
Oh, good-looking ball. Gehi. Anderson. And here's Kane. Gordon. Shapes to shoot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Gordon clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Out to the left it goes. Foden wins the duel this time. Kane. Now it's Gordon. Foden. Kane spread out to the left. And here's Kane. Diangana. Well, they can break here. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Proves too strong. Gordon. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Great defending, strong and determined. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And it's hoisted clear. Spence. White. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. And it's played forward. Dinks one through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Gordon. And here's Kane. Bellingham. Bellingham spreads it out wide. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Mbemba, gently done. Diangana. Moved on forwards. Well read, nice interception. Anderson. Foden. White. Rice. And here's Bellingham. Gordon. Gordon! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And it's Kane. Oh, that's a nice ball, and that could set him on his way. He's found a way through. Oh, who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Stones, and he goes cross-field. Spence. Rice. Anderson. That's really well manoeuvred. That pass has been well intercepted. Can he spark a counter here? The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Bellingham. Kane goes for a shot!
Kane just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Anderson. Bellingham. Played out to the right. Foden. Gordon. Dealt with nicely by the defence. It's a great ball. And the ball's come loose here. It's a threatening ball. It's Kane! Bellingham, aim forwards. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Foden. Bellingham. Oh, what a ball! Foden knocks it out wide. Rice. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Masuaku forwards and with intent. Spence gets rid without sophistication. Anderson. Spence. Long ball looking to counter. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He'll try to keep this alive. Oh, can he get onto this? Gehi gets across to intercept that. Stones. And it's White. Foden. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Gordon. Bellingham. Anderson. And here's Kane. Gordon. That is good strength. Danger averted for now. Rice. Spence. That's a dangerous ball. Kane! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Spence. Bellingham. Spence. Looks to the other side. White. Foden. Hit into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. And they can counter here. Now it's Diangana. Over to the left. And he shoots! It just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Stones shifted upfield. Bellingham. A heavy challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Gordon. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Kane. And it's Bellingham. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. It's Kane! The captain delivers!
Yeah, the captain has gone further up in everyone's estimation after an opener as wonderful as that. The manager will be reviewing his half-time message now. England, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
England have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Stones. White. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Rice. Spence. Kane! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
England are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And the first half is done. Reflections on the first half?
England really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have done another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
England in control at half-time, 2-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Here's a chance! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Bellingham. Anderson. Yehi. Gordon. Yehi. Yehi, gently done. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Quality ball. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Oh, that's neat. There are a few waiting for it. Up he goes! Goal! The second half off to a spectacular start.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
White. Bellingham. Yehi. Mbemba is onto it in a flash. Wan-Bissaka. Spread out to the left. Ball comes in. Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Bellingham. White. Stones. Spence. Anderson. Stones. Oh, good spread. White. Rice. And here's Kane. Do have a chance to counter here. Stones gets over and intercepts. Yehi. Oh, great run, magical. Played into the middle. That's the keeper's ball. And it's played forward. Rice.
Spence.
Yehi. Rice. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Bellingham. And it's White. Bellingham. White. Kane under intense pressure.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Rice. Anderson. White. Does really well to win the ball there. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Kane. Out to the right. Played out wide. Foden. Anderson.
Spence.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Anderson. Gordon. Thinks, tries a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And here's Foden. Shot a goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Spence.
A chance to play it in. Oh, sweet feet. Crossed into the middle. Oh, the clearance is short. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Look at the way that backline is coming under serious pressure. High pressing that's being applied with real pace too.
Yeah, can see that.
Yeah, keep the ball hemmed in here while looking for anything they can pounce on, and that's what they want to do.
And he's heaved it away.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is...
And a chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Bellingham. Stones shifted upfield. Bellingham. Now that's well seen too. Diankana. Foden. So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Spence. Yehi.
Spence. Gehi. Rice. Spence. Gehi. Stones. Bellingham. And it's White.
Foden. Diangana, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Diangana. Wan-Bissaka, that's a delicate pass. Stones gets good distance on it. Gehi getting this one clear.
Spence.
Now it's Gordon. Now it's Kane. Foden. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book. Really well cleared. Referee's given a throw. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Tries a deft little ball. Now it's Diangana. Now what about this cross? Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. White. He's in plenty of space here. Foden has it out wide and in space. No, that's too long. Gordon providing an outlet on that flank. He came in hard, very hard. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Diangana played out to the right. Wan-Bissaka crosses it in. Rice. Foden. Muscular approach does pay off here. Bellingham. Stones. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Gordon.
Spence. Gehi.
Rice.
Gehi.
Gehi, gently done. Moved on forwards. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rice. Now it's Kane.
Foden really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rice. And here's Gordon. Now then, the ball's come loose.
England clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Played towards the other side. That's really well manoeuvred.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, can he get onto this? Well timed, excellent interception. Aim forwards. Gordon. Stones. Anderson. And it's played forward.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And here's Kane. Foden. And here's Kane. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card. And the wall's done its job. Oh, nice touch. And it's Rice. Gordon, who's set up one goal so far. White. That's tidy. Now who's going to be first to this? Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. A real chance! And that would have won it.
Gehi really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Cleared without complication.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Bellingham.
Gehi.
Gordon tries to thread one through. In it comes. Mbemba attempts a clearance and claimed it back swiftly. Stones. Bellingham. Stones. 5 minutes left on the clock. England moments now away from seeing this one out. Diangana shifted upfield. Chance here to counter. He's got away. It is now or never. Time is against them. Caresses it through. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Dying minutes, and we're all square again. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Wan-Bissaka really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
But there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
All square again into the dying minutes. Rice. Hall. Showing good feet.
And it's Rice.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Rice, gently done.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Moved on forwards. Calmly anticipates. Stones wins the duel this time. Bellingham. And here's Foden. Livramento. Lobbed in behind. Now it's Foden.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, great chance! Clears it away. And he's there to clear it. Gehi have it back and can go again. And here's Kane. Bellingham. And here's Foden. Foden head out towards the right wing. England have to get it into the box and quickly. And now the breakaway. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So we've gone the full distance here, nothing definitive, and we will be back shortly for a penalty shootout. Boy, you can feel the tension. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. And he's found the net.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Bakambu is the next to run the gauntlet. Coolly done, one each.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
So, the second man in line. Coolly into the bottom corner.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
So the ball is placed on the spot. So, the second man in line.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
And so the captain steps up.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
The third man in the queue. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
And the lead is 2. The margin of error is 0. Saved! And there's your hero! So in the end, they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails, worth it in the end.
Well, there's really nothing quite like the excitement of a penalty shootout, and they'll be absolutely delighted to have edged it their way.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very... So it's away we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this player, Anthony Gordon, is someone who's really impressed me in recent games. He's very hard-working, quite versatile, he has an excellent attitude, and he just keeps on ploughing away. I'm just curious to see whether he'll be allowed to operate more like an inside forward, because that's when he seems to be at his most productive.
Okay, interesting. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bellingham. Gets a foot in here. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. That's really well manoeuvred. He's onto it in a flash. Out for a throw. Wan-Bissaka. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Yehi. Anderson. Gordon. Kane. Kane played out towards the right wing. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Ball is over the line. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Mbemba. Mbemba shifted upfield. Gordon. Anderson. And it's Kane. Well read, and the danger is averted. And it's played forward. Well, that's well seen too. Pickford sends that a long way. Diangana. Rice. Gordon. Diangana wins the duel this time. Masuaku, aim forwards. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Wan-Bissaka. Moved on forwards. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Well, I'm seeing a very cautious approach to defending. Not a lot in the way of high pressing, which is probably seen as a bit too risky just now.
Anderson.
And he's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That has been knocked clear. Gordon, gently done.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Nice looking ball. Pickford claims it, and the danger passes. And here's Kane. Foden. Bellingham. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep. Bellingham! Goal, England! The breakthrough strike. Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. England make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Gordon. Spence. Now it's Foden. Kane. Big chance! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And here's Kane. No foul, says the referee. That's a cute ball. Looking to break at pace. He is just caressing the ball. Tries to get it clear. Moved on forwards. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. White. England have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Bellingham. And it's played forward. Thinks one through. Bullish header! And that was very necessary. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. And they've got rid. Oh, a delicate chip through. And he's there to clear it. Rice with the short one. That's a good, decent chance! That's really well cleared. Rice. And it's Rice. Foden. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's the chance to counter. Rice has given away a free kick. Dienkana. Rice. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. There's the shot! Oh, he's been flattened there. Goes down, but nothing given. Gordon, and he shoots! Split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bellingham. Rice, head over towards the opposite flank. Foden. And it's White. Oh, nice touch. And that has been cleared. That's really well manoeuvred. Strong running down that left flank. Hit into the middle, and the shot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Keeper's got good distance on that. Kane looking understandably energised after his goal. Dienkana. Stones gets good distance on it. Mbemba forwards and with intent. And that has been knocked clear. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Real chance! There was plenty of power on that. Gordon. And it's Masuaku. Serves up across. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. They get a throw in. Wan-Bissaka. And he's there to clear it.
Rice.
Bellingham.
Gordon.
Oh. Gordon! And here's Kane. It's Kane! Oh, another save.
Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka shifted upfield. Gehi.
And the keeper's got it again. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That's been drilled forward.
Wan-Bissaka.
Aim forwards. Shapes to shoot! It's in! Perfect timing, perfect connection, and a perfect outcome.
Oh, wonderful, just wonderful. What technical dreams are made of. It was unstoppable.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. Gordon.
Bellingham.
Gordon.
Chance for a shot!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Moved on forwards. Masuaku. Oh, there's a probing ball. Some good work on the right flank here.
Diangana.
Diangana played into space. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Spence.
England looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. White. Bellingham.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Gehi makes the interception. Anderson. Anderson gently done. Played towards the other side. White is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Gehi. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I'm curious to see the winger Anthony Gordon being tasked with doing what he does here, Peter. He's such a good team player. I think he'll be looking to create space in those key areas out wide. He certainly has all the right attributes to do that. The pace, the directness, the work rate. He's got everything he needs.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about... It's a mighty effort! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Stones tries to clear.
Spence. Rice. Gordon. Gehi.
Good chance here! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And a chance!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bellingham. Bellingham.
Bellingham really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Takes a shot! And that certainly packed a punch.
Rice. Anderson. And it's Bellingham. White.
And here's Foden.
Wan-Bissaka.
Masuaku. Foden. And it's played forward. Tiangana.
Wan-Bissaka. Rice. Gordon. Rice. Gehi.
Stones.
Anderson. Rice.
And it's Kane.
Spence.
Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. That is good strength. Wan-Bissaka gets in to thwart him. Wan-Bissaka did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Kane. Foden. Bellingham. White. Bellingham. Nice physical challenge. It's been a bright start from the underdogs. Certainly got the supporters going.
Well, it's clear they've decided that the best form of defence is attack. Of course, you have to wonder whether they can keep this up for a lot longer.
Foden. And he's making progress on the ball. Nice control. White. Now it's Foden. Played into the middle. Danger averted for now. Diangana. Now he's got space here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's found a way through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's Spence.
Lovely feet. And that was very necessary. And claimed it back swiftly. White. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Can he spark a counter here? Oh, this is a great... Tries a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Kane. Gordon. England are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. And here's Gordon. Kane. Caught offside that time. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Kane. Stones forwards and with intent. Bellingham. Stones. He's through, now is he in? Shapes to shoot! It's in! There is the breakthrough!
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And it's Spence.
Spence, and that's aimed into the middle.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Mbemba shifted upfield. Gehi, gently done. Strong running down that left flank. Tries a measured ball. Tries to get it clear. Thinks one through. He's in and he shoots! Really well taken goal. England are back in business.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Bellingham. White. Foden. And here's Kane. Bellingham. Lovely bit of skill. Played in deep. Oh, what a climb! He can get that clear. In it comes. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's the chance to counter. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Does really well to win the ball there. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Moved on forwards. Masuaku. Dienkana. Foden. Bellingham. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Bellingham done delicately. Wan-Bissaka tries to clear.
And it's Spence.
Gordon. Now it's Kane. Now it's Foden. Now who's going to be first to this? Bellingham. Rice.
Spence.